perfect opportunity for her to step in, and she's really excited to play at Climate Pledge. So we're excited to have her back, and we're excited to get the season started. As I think that about covers it for the Storm. So let's go ahead and transition to our Seattle Sounders.
So, with the Sounders, I mean, for the past few weeks, it's been off-season news, this and that and this and signings and this. Kind of a shift and change there. I know that these are two announcements that have been rumored and talked about after the season had ended, but we get dates on when they will actually become official. The first one being on the 15th, the Sounders are going to release their new kit for the 2022-2023 season. The MLS makes you create a new kit every 2 years, which is kind of weird. It's a money thing again, I'm sure, to jersey sales. So that will be released here on the 15th. That should be, there's rumors and there's been like a little tease that it'll have a checkered design similar to the MLS Cup in 2019, where 2019 Seattle was able to host that at home, and there was a checkered pattern. You ever see those stadiums where they hold up a bunch of cards in the stands and you can kind of see a pattern? They make a pattern of sorts. That's kind of the idea. It's supposed to be like, we've got the colors here on the studio, the blue and the green. It's supposed to be like a blue and a green checkered pattern on the front of the kit, and that'll be the main green kit. And the Sounders green has been sort of iconic throughout the time that they've been in the MLS, but it's something that has also been controversial, similar to the Jimi Hendrix kit when that was released. People, why do the Sounders need a purple jersey? They don't wear purple. And everybody loved it and became really sold out. So here's what that's supposed to look like. You can kind of see on the screen. That was the checkered that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so there's supposed to be a pattern design like that on the new kit. Not confirmed yet. We'll find out about that tomorrow. But it's one of those things where it's even the name, the Kraken, like we go to that, people were like, why is it? It'll take some time, I'm sure, to grow on people, but
for sure.
It'll be gone. If they hate it so much, it'll be gone in a few years. So, I mean, there's that MLS rotation where
the new kit.
Yeah. So that, and then the other piece of information was that there will be a major announcement coming on the 16th in a few days. That hasn't been teased as much, but I'll tell you personally, from what I've gotten my sources, that it's most likely a new training facility for the Sounders. This has been teased already. The Sounders currently trained with this new news. They trained in Starfire Sports in Tukwila, sharing that spot with the Seattle Seawolves, and it's already a multi-sport complex in general. So it could be the first step, and it would be and will be, I'm going to say, the biggest investment that the organization has made into the players to have your own training facility, right? It's like the Seahawks, borrowed some other training facility. You want your own facility so you don't have to worry about, we didn't get the 5 o'clock time to train. Right. Shoot, there's a little league tournament, which is great. I mean, it's cool to see the youth sports in it, but better to see, an actual training facility designed specifically for the team itself. And we may or may not hear that it might be a shared thing with the Reign. That could be a big deal, because I know that when the Reign had their Lumen Field announcement, they're like, hey, we're still training in Tacoma, but we're working on that. Yeah. That could, filter into there. But I'll tell you now, if you're listening to this before that and you haven't heard about it, if I'm a betting, I haven't used Sportsbook yet. I don't know when I will. If I'm betting, it's going to be a new training facility. So take my word for it, we'll look at it next week. And if I'm wrong, I don't know, But so most likely what we're getting is we'll see the new kit. We'll show that next week. And then the training facility coming up there. So it's cool stuff. But I'm ready to get into the season, and we'll be able to get into the season. We finally have Sounders football coming up next week, February 17th at Matigua, the first Leagues Cup game for the Sounders this season, with a 6 o'clock Pacific time kickoff. That is a CONCACAF Champions League game. So we're getting into it finally. Regular season technically starts for Seattle on the 27th against Nashville. So it's coming up. We're going to see it here soon.